Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. This is Catherine. Thanks so much for being with me today. So this is my second attempt at a geode pour, and I just love it. You can see here I'm starting with my black fluid paint, and all the paints are mixed with my pouring medium and water to consistency, which I like my paints just a little bit thicker than coffee creamer. And so I'm just laying that base right now here with my black. I did prime the canvas with ivory black paint all around the corners and sides and everything, and let that dry completely before starting this painting. So as you can see here, I take the little paper cups and I start with my base color, and I just sprinkle on a contrasting color of my choosing. Take a stick and just lightly blend it in together, kind of almost giving it that ribbony look, and then painting it on top. One of the things I did learn in my previous geode pour, the blue and gold one, was that I wanted to mix enough paint and put enough on the canvas to go over my sides and blend, like when you do a dirty flip cup and you let it flow over the sides. I didn't want a drippy look to this painting. I wanted a nice, concise flow all around, and when you're pouring it like this, you can kind of forget about those sides, so I encourage people to be mindful of that, how they want the end result to look. As you may have noticed there, I did add a little bit of dimethicone silicone to that cup. I don't use a whole lot of silicone in these paintings, but I did kind of alternate here and there adding of the silicone. As you can probably notice, this video is sped up for time purposes. It took about 38 to 40 minutes for me to complete this painting, and that was not including the mixing of my paint time. So I did really take my time with this. I knew what paint colors I wanted to use, but I watched how the painting developed as I went, and really took my time in picking that next color and what color combinations I wanted to put in my paper cup. And as I had mentioned in the other video as well, as far as glitter or any shimmer that you want to add, I would recommend adding it at the very end after you have manipulated your paint to where you want it. I did add a little bit of an eyeshadow shimmer, which it was a loose pigment there, to that black, and didn't really show up, but I wanted to try it out as an experiment and see. I do want to say here too, you can see I'm reusing this paper cup. If you know you're going to be using a similar color combination again, you can reuse those paper cups. You don't have to be throwing them out as you're using them. And I was there just kind of filling in my sides. I use my pointer finger or my middle finger and just lightly dab at that paint that's pouring over the side to blend the colors together and give a really nice flow appearance to those sides. And again, just picking my colors as I want, going around. This was my favorite combo here with the dark purple and the hot pink. I really like how that turned out. And adding just a little bit of silicone. I don't find that the silicone makes a huge difference in these geode paintings, but it's all personal preference. I do get my dimethicone silicone on eBay. It's 100% dimethicone silicone. You can get it in bulk. It is the active ingredient in the coconut serum that everybody likes to use, except you can get it a lot cheaper. I would like to encourage all of you to come check out my Facebook group on Facebook. Obviously, it's called Acrylic Pouring and Fluid Painting. And it's a really nice group. It's a small group and a lot of newbies, all different levels of artists. It is a closed group, so it's just for people trying out acrylic pouring or resin or alcohol inks. Anything, if it flows, it goes, is the tagline. So I encourage you guys to come check that out. It's a really nice group. Everybody's really positive. I also have a Patreon account if you would like to help me out monetarily, if you appreciate my videos and my tips and pouring medium and all that. My Patreon is www.patreon.com/dryerdays. And I am also launching some tank tops and t-shirts, which are really cool. And they have a lot of my taglines on there, like keep on pouring, if it flows, it goes, pouring addict, stuff like that. So those are going to be coming out. I do love making shirts and stuff. I've done them before, and mugs and other kinds of apparel. So if you want to go over to my Spreezy store, that's spreezy.com/dryerdays. And all the links to all of the stuff mentioned are in the description, as well as links to all the products that I use and where you can find them. And now that all my paint is down, I am manipulating it around to get it how I want it. I did use a lot of paint on this. I probably didn't need quite this much, but I'm always of the belief of more than less, I guess, when it comes to these paintings. So here you can see I'm putting a little bit of glitter on. I am doing it after I've manipulated my paint, as I mentioned before. It just looks beautiful. I love adding the sparkle. It just really adds something to these paintings. They're just beautiful. They're so much fun. And here I've had all this glitter laying around wondering what I was going to do with it. And this is the perfect forum to use it. And here I'm just going through with my orange stick, manipulating the glitter just a little bit, moving it around just a touch. I also come in and add a few lines with that orange stick to give that flow and look of the geode stone appearance. And here it is all finished. I did add a little more pink glitter right there in the middle, which I think really finished it off. This was just so much fun to make. It's just so beautiful. The colors really pop. I love this technique. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, everybody, keep on pouring. Thank you so much for watching.